Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minute Book Reviews. My name is George. Sorry for the sound and the video quality. I'm trying to fix those things here soon. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I read this book about 4 months ago or something like that, 5 months ago, maybe. And it was just one of those books that I remember they talked about it in school. I used to be a bad reader, and I just never read the stuff that they assigned us at school. And I think this was in middle school, and I just always wanted to read this book. So I just finally got along to it. It's a good book. It's one of the classics, kind of like a classic book. There's several things that you hear in movie, like Stay Golden, Pony Boy. It originated in this book, and which I think in the book they said they heard it from a movie, which I think the movie's Gone with the Wind or something like that, or I'm not sure. But it takes place in Oklahoma. It's a kind of a cool story, like written very well. You can kind of tell that the person that wrote it was pretty smart. It is sad. But it's like, it's kind of like the book that I'm reading right now. So right now I'm reading the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which is Mark Twain's second book after The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And I didn't read The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but again, we talked about it in school. And so my point is that The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is kind of like, it's very good, but it's also, you kind of have to grind it out a little bit. Like certain areas are kind of tough, and man, there's so much plot, but it works your brain, so The Outsiders is kind of like that too, but in a kind of like a lower level, I guess. I'm not sure, but it's like one of those books that does work your brain. It's, I guess it's like any good fiction, it is going to work your brain a little bit. It is it's not going to work your brain in the way that you don't know what's going on. It's going to work your brain in the way that there's a lot going on, and you're just like, man, are they going to get through it? Or like, I can't believe they have to face another obstacle and stuff like that. And it was just good. I do not regret reading this book. I don't know if I have any books that I regret reading, simply because I think I don't stop too many times, but I think I pick my books, like, it takes me kind of, like, I like vet my books a lot. And I'm like, if I'm going to spend, I don't know, 20 hours of my life, with this book, with this story, I am not going to spend it in a bad way, So if the book kind of stinks in the first, 30 pages or so, or 50 pages, I'm like, I think I've stopped reading books. I can't remember which one, but The Outsiders, it's about sorry to finally get to the plot. It's about a group of kids in Oklahoma, based in like the 1960s or maybe 1940s or something like that. And there talks about like the rich class, and then they're kind of like, they're called the greasers or something, and they're kind of like the lower class kids, and talk about the rivalry between the rich kids and them. And then some crazy stuff happens, and then a kid gets stabbed, and then they run away and they hide. I don't know how much I want to say about it, but I'll just say they hide in a church, in an abandoned church, like away, like a town over or something, and then finally, yeah, you just get to see like a bond between some friends and stuff like that, and then just a crazy plot. You know what it is too? It's a kind of a coming of age story, so I think this was probably one of the first coming of age stories, like modern coming of age, because it did kind of make me think, like, back when I was in middle school, like, it definitely makes you think about, hey, don't be doing, like, the shit that you do has consequences. Don't think that it doesn't, because it could have deep consequences. And it's not like, hey, don't have fun, but just know, like, if you go too fucking far, you are going to have permanent consequences. And yeah, that's what the book is about. I'm not going to tell you how it ends. It ends kind of bad. Anyways, have a good day.